Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an infomercial for STEM students. I am Dr. Gena Henderson, and this morning, STEM students, we're going to focus more at the preschool level. We want to make sure that parents understand they too can encourage STEM students at a very early age. And so how you do that, parents, is that, of course, you build that routine, that structure into your students' day, and you also allow them to do science activities in a very playful manner. And then the third thing you want to do is make sure that they can socialize or emotionally develop in some sort of way, so they can know that they can do this. Okay, so one of the first things that I tell parents to do is that you want to pique the interest of your preschooler. And how you do that is you want them to be natural learners. So you want to take them into those natural settings. Like I remember if me and my husband was going to a homecoming game or some sort, I would take my kids on a nature walk in the park. And we would choose different things, look at the environment, choose different things, and talk about the ecosystem that was there before us. So that was just something good and spontaneous, but it got my kid to come on an activity with me. And I was able to steal away with them for like 30 minutes and get them involved in the environment and play and socializing in the same manner. And also too, I will never ever forget to let parents know I read to my students for 20 minutes each night. And after several years, it didn't take several years, probably took several months, my student began to read to me. And my students read like pictures, of course. And then those pictures though turned into their favorite author, like Rero Jordan and who was Steltskin. I can't remember all of them, but it actually turned into my students having their favorite authors and wanting to read everything about that particular author. And what that does is that spikes up their literacy and their lexiles. So you want to make sure that you encourage them to read to you. Okay. And then that last thing that I always did with my students was I played math games with my students. So it was like, there was this game that was out on a disc, and it was a solar system. And in the solar systems, it introduced numbers to kids. And so it was introduced numbers 1 through 10. And then it would like one day just throw all the numbers out. And it would have the students to choose as many 2s or as many 4s as they possibly could. And then it would give you a kind of average of how many they would actually choose in a certain amount of time frame. But that game also involved into, okay, it was say, okay, we want all expressions that add up to 4. So they learned how to add like 1 plus 3. If I see that an expression that equals 4 and 2 plus 2 equals 4. So it actually advanced their level. So this morning, I wanted to concentrate on piquing preschoolers' interest in STEM. Okay, so I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. If there's any infomercials that you've missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, Going to Work with Gena. Have a great day.